Welcome to the MNmaxed podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction Curse. We want to invite you to come join our Discord, where you can hang out with us and other nerdy people about all sorts of things. If you'd like to support the show financially, you can check out our Patreon, and a shout out to all of our patrons at the big number level and above. Rock Jedi, Wolf, Jason Claptop, Emily S., Blartimus Slump, Just Mike Works, and a shout out to our newest patron, Seven Hemistocles. Thank you all very much. And now, a recap of session 44. After dealing with all of the shit in the library, we continue to explore and find more shit. We move into a strange room with 12 various statues of people wearing masks. We determine these represent Aridin as normal people. It's all very elaborate, but doesn't seem to actually do anything. A couple are missing their masks. We find a big ruined cavern area. Peach Pie flashes back. We enter a door and all kinds of shit goes down. There's a Zolgath and a fucking vrock, which are terrifying in 2E. The wizard goes crazy and runs up to them and casts color spray. Wizard totally takes the Zolgath out of the fight. The vrock does absolutely ridiculous and terrifying things. Luckily, Moonlight is even scarier. The vrock gets very scared and runs away. Then it starts laughing with fear. Shortly thereafter, the DPSers take him down. The Zolgath is terrified. He continues to struggle and then dies. Oof, what a fight.
What do you guys do after the heroin fight?
Heroin fight?
That sounds like a good
fighting for
time.
heroin.
Heroin fight.
Now you got my attention.
I attempt to save my savior.
Turtle?
No, the Wiz, yo.
Oh, the Wiz. So then...
To be honest, I was confused on that one too.
You came in right in front of me and we're just like, color spray! And then you're like, fuck, where am I?
Why did I do this? Bad idea. Bad idea.
Okay, so Jebediah is going to heal the wizard. What about everybody else?
If we've got time, I will try and heal myself.
Okay, Peach Pie heals himself.
It's D10s or
I don't
D8s?
think we looted, did we?
Nope.
No, you have
I failed
not.
to heal myself.
Moonlight starts looting because Moonlight's got nothing else to do.
Okay.
It's D10s or D8s? I never remember.
It's D8s.
Yeah, D8s.
I think as I fail to heal myself, I will pop off my
21.
reflection of light.
Okay.
You roll so bad on your medicine checks.
Wizard, don't apply those hit points yet. Everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
22 for Moonlight.
Okay.
32 with a nat 20.
Peach Pie, you can hear from beyond the door that the vrock had opened. You hear like these small, scratchy voices.
Wait, what door did the vrock open?
The one to the east.
Oh.
You hear these small, scratchy voices, and Moonlight, you hear what sounds like people talking beyond that door. Light, high-pitched, and gravelly all at the same time.
But can't make out what they're saying?
You might hear random bits like,
They're in there. Where's the door? The door opened.
There's something in the next room. Do we see if we can get healing, or do we just charge in?
I say we let them come to us, rather than have them prepare things for us to come through to them.
okay, go ahead and position yourself where you would...
Do I still get a chance to kick off my reflection of life?
That you can do, yes.
All right, I will do that.
It's a minute.
It's a minute.
We'll talk about how much of it you'll get off before anything.
Okay. I think I'd position myself like, I'd go like there and ready action to attack.
And this open door to the east is more cracked open, maybe 6 inches to a foot.
And I also do want to ask, for purposes of me being able to rage, would this have happened within a minute of when this combat ended?
Nearly immediately after this combat ended. We're talking within 30 seconds.
Okay.
Or Jebediah, would you continue to heal the wizard in hopes that nothing happens?
Yeah, that's probably more important than... Peach Pie's got the door.
I'll hold the door.
Fuck that show.
Nobody saw that coming.
It was such a good show until the last 2 seasons.
Moonlight, you hear from that door to the east more clearly now. And Peach Pie, you can see shadows moving. Little humanoid scuttling feet wearing like burlap brown boots. just kind of scuttling outside. Moonlight, you hear...
We're supposed to wait for the signal? Yeah. Well, what did it say it was gonna do? It's gonna be obvious.
And this is still like 30 seconds after the last fight?
Yeah, so you guys start settling down to do what you're going to do, right? You make those choices, and then you hear the sounds outside some seconds later.
I'm gonna start using my reflection thing to start healing.
Wizard, you may have heard the voices, but you do not understand them. Moonlight does understand them.
What the fuck does Moonlight have that I don't?
That's what I was wondering.
Sylvan?
Sylvan.
Nope. You know what you're getting next.
Interesting. Yeah, I popped my reflection thing because I need HP. I'm hurt.
Peach Pie, it sounds like they're waiting for something. Maybe it's best we ambush them.
If you think so, I'd be happy to do so.
I think it's our best chance. Does it sound like they're like right on the other side of the door or like around the corner?
Like right on the other side of the door.
I mean, I got like 4 fireballs left.
I was gonna say, is it big enough? Like, is the opening big enough to like shoot like a sound burst through or something?
You'd have to get closer, right? But you'd be able to shoot to...
Why would I have to get closer?
It's because it's like 6 inches open, and it opens outward. So although I have it listed as open, you can't see all the way into the hallway.
Well, so how many rounds would you say I would have gotten off from my reflection of light?
About 4 rounds.
4 rounds. So with 4 times 4 is 16. So
4 rounds is 32 seconds. Let's go 6 rounds. Wizard, you can pop 6 rounds in, or do 4 rounds of the reflection for you.
all right, I fucking go burst the door open and basically swing at anything that's over there.
So just as Peach Pie goes to break down the door, and Peach Pie might even get a good solid kick on it, I'm assuming you're holding your mallet and you just kind of clown boot the door down.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I'm imagining a clown kicking down a door. It's hilarious.
As you kick open the door, the wizard and Jebediah hear the door to the west open.
I mean, that's the door we came in. Did we ever? I don't think we ever
I
closed
don't
it.
think we closed that door.
No? Well, then you would see the same sight either way. Peach Pie kicks in the door and sees 2 little creatures with big wicked scythes and blood red hats.
Fucking
Red caps.
And as soon as Peach Pie kicks open that door, from the west side, 2 more red caps begin charging into the room. And we're gonna roll initiative. From the east side, the 2 red caps that are staring at Peach Pie, like both of their little white pointy bearded faces are just looking up and mouth wide open in astonishment. The ones in the west are running into the room going,
Ambush! Ambush! Ambush!
You're going to die.
So the top of round 1, one of the little Fae, the red caps, we all know what they are, red caps. One of the little red caps in front of Peach Pie kind of gives himself a little shake and goes,
No! Ambush! Ambush! Ambush!
and leaps at David's face with a big spiked iron boot, kicks Peach Pie in the chest, attempts to.
Through the door? He's gonna have to go through that door, yo.
You busted the door open.
Yeah, but it's gonna like hit the back and bounce back closed. It's not really gonna be open. Just saying.
All right. Then the door bounces back closed, and 2 red caps sit there in shock, and that one will delay his turn.
Cool.
The other one was on his way in, shouting ambush, 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 and makes a flying jump kick at Jebediah
Don't
Ambush!
try me.
with a 32 to hit.
You tried me good.
That 32 boot to the face deals 12 points of piercing damage from the spikes on those iron boots. And you're also going to take 2d6 persistent bleed damage because they've raked across your skin and tore flesh. And then he gives out this like little self-satisfied Fey whoop
Yes!
and then slices at you with his scythe. With the 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Then after that one, Jebediah, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
Yeah.
Well, might as well just we'll run Turtle around to get some flanking in here, and she'll bite him for 21.
21 hits.
But 13 damage, and then Jebediah will swing twice. Try to at least. It's a 30 to hit.
30 hits.
19.
19 damage.
And we'll attempt another strike with a measly 14.
14 misses. This one comes up and boots Jeb right in the chest, and he starts bleeding on the side where his ribs are. And and then Jeb just slices him, and he goes, "Ow, ow!" Then Moonlight. Oh, sorry, Jeb. You're gonna take 3 points of that bleed damage, and then what's your recovery roll?
It was a 10.
Womp womp. You're bleeding profusely. Moonlight, it's your turn. Actually, I'm gonna come back. The one that delayed steps in.
Oh, just heard the fighting and decided I couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Goes,
Right, ambush, ambush!
goes and opens the door, steps up and opens the door with his first action. His first and second action.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Swami. And with his third action, he's going to take a slice at Peach Pie with his scythe.
Your red cap will miss with a 1 on the die.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1. Shit. All right, then after that heavy failure from Little Red Cap, now it's Moonlight's turn.
Well, since he decided to open the door, I guess I will greet him with a sound burst.
One of them gets a 14, the other one gets a 26.
14 is a critical failure,
Is that the one that just opened the door? No, it's not. Okay.
and then the 26 is success. So we will deal 7 to the one and 28 to the other one.
Ouch.
And then the one that failed is also deafened for a minute and stunned.
He was already taken aback by the giant clown.
And then third action, we'll just cast shield.
All right.
I think that's when that sound burst, yeah.
I think so. That was third level, right?
Yes.
Nice. Wizard.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to say that was a third level sound burst, the heightened one.
The only one I can currently see is the one in the room with us, right? I can't see Fae number 1 to the west, or the Fae 4 to the southeast.
You'd probably be able to see the one that's next to Peach Pie. He's literally on the other side of Peach Pie, just in the door frame. So I think, yes, you'd be able to see that one. The other one, yeah, I'm sure you can see the other one as well. I'll just say you can say all 3 of them. Just not the one that just critically failed the sound burst in the back.
I'm going to Electric Arc. I'm going to use Reach on Electric Arc to get 60 feet out of it, and I'm going to do Fae number 3 and Fae number 4.
All right, and then reflex saves. The red cap number 3 gets the 26 to save, and number 4 gets a 17 to save.
My Electric Arc should be 44 plus 4 now, right?
I
Yes.
think so, yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, that's not bad. So you got
So it'd be 7 and 14.
Wizard charges up a bigger arc than usual, and it arcs all the way across the room over the head of the red cap that is getting sliced by Jebediah. Then after the wizard, the red cap in the back that's stunned loses his first action, and with his second action, he kind of shakes off, and then steps in through the door.
I'll take an attack of opportunity on him.
You can have that.
Get a 19 to hit. Looks like I miss.
That will miss. So that he kind of like steps up into the door to get next to Peach Pie, and he looks a little dizzy. He goes,
Right, ambush, ambush!
and then uses his third action to make his stomp strike on Moonlight, which is a single action, move half his speed, and then make a boot strike, boot to the bark. Just 31 hit.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to deal you 12 points of piercing damage. Then because you hit on that, you are also going to take 2d6 bleed damage as the spiked boot just rips and tears the bark on your body, and this black ichor starts pouring out of it. Peach Pie, it's your turn.
Well, I don't like that one going up and attacking Moonlight, but this one's right here in front of me, so I think I'm going to attack it.
Peach Pie's not in a rage, right?
That's correct. I get a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
I deal it 18 damage.
18 damage.
I swing again. I get a 15 to hit and miss, and I will swing for a third time. Get a 15 to hit and miss again.
Then after Peach Pie, this guy's ducking and weaving, just going,
Yeah, ambush, ambush!
The one that's on the eastern side of the room that hasn't quite made his way in yet uses his first action to kind of step into the room proper. His second action to do his little boot maneuver on the wizard. Wizard does 19 hit.
No, it does not.
The wizard kind of ducks and dives out of the way immediately, not wanting to take any more persistent damage. And then once the small red cap lands on his feet, swings with a scythe. Gets a 15 to hit, which will miss. Then up to the top of the round, the one that had first came into the room is currently being flanked by Turtle. Sorry, I wanted to say Tiger. Flanked by Turtle and Jeb, is going to make a scythe attack against Jebediah.
Doubt it.
Get a 31 to hit.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. We'll deal Jeb 17 points of slashing damage. With its second action, it's going to use its stomp ability on Turtle as he moves to the west and begins flanking Turtle with the red cap that ran up to Moonlight. And since the stomp ability says that he makes a boot strike at any point during the movement, he has to actually make the strike before he's flanking. So it's going to be a boot on Turtle. Nat 1 on the die. And then a third action to swing its scythe at Turtle. And Turtle has a -2 because of flanking right now. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
All right. Then Turtle will take 20 points of slashing damage. Jeb, it's your turn.
Go back at this guy. The one that moved away to hit Turtle.
Get back on the flanking train.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
16 damage.
16 damage.
And then I'll attack again. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Deal 17 more damage.
Oh, this one did the wrong thing, coming after Turtle. And Jeb dashes across the room to flank the red cap and just cuts it down.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll just strike the one in front with a bite. The one next to Moonlight.
This is the free strike action because you didn't give any turns, right?
Correct.
Nice.
30.
30 hits.
For 9.
9
I'll
damage.
be done.
The one that's up with the wizard goes,
No! Red light!
and oh, before I forget, Jeb, you take 7 points of bleed damage. What's your flat check?
1-4. 14.
Oh, fail. Jeb continues to bleed. All right, so now the one that's next to Peach Pie will swing at Peach Pie with his scythe and get a 21 to miss, and will move farther into the room with his stomp attack and kind of make a flying kick at Peach Pie.
I'll take an attack of opportunity on him as he does so.
Sure you will.
And it's a crit.
34 is a crit.
32 damage.
Ooh, that's ouch. Wow, ouch. Yeah, as it comes and jumps and takes that flying kick at your chest, you just turn and put your weight into the hammer, and he just goes flying across the room and hits the floor. He's dead. Moonlight, it's your turn.
Damn it. Moonlight reaches out at this guy right in front of him and attempts a vampiric touch.
Okay, he gets a 27 fortitude save.
It's just enough. So he succeeds. So he only takes half damage, which is 13.
26 on 66 isn't bad.
Yeah, too bad he didn't take all of it. And I gain 6 temporary hit points.
All right. Then you have a third action.
Yeah, I probably should have done this first. We want to try and make a difference. I'm going to... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take a step action behind Turtle.
All right. That takes us over to the wizard. Oh, nope. I'm going to get this out. Persistent bleed damage on Moonlight. You take 4 bleed damage. What's your flat check?
12.
Moonlight continues to bleed that oozing sap. Wizard, it's your turn.
Well, I'm right back into this corner for my first action. Does that provoke or anything?
No, not at all.
Okay, then I'm just going to do an electric arc on row number 2 and number 1. 2 are left.
All right. Make some reflex saves. Get a 28 and a 34.
So 2 successes, but not critical successes.
Wow, 34 doesn't get it. Nice.
15 damage, so they both take half.
Another arc of electricity across the room, and they get zapped. Which will take us down to the red cap that's now right next to Turtle. This one starts to like look around, and way louder than he needs to because he's deafened. He starts yelling,
Field that bush! Field that bush!
and it uses all 3 actions to scramble out of the room. You know that he's going by Peach Pie.
Ain't got that attack of opportunity.
Oh, you don't? You haven't gotten your turn yet. Nice. For him, at least. And he retreats down the hallway. Peach Pie, your turn.
Well, let's just sudden charge this one that's still alive. Well, that's nat 20.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So we'll deal him 25 damage
Wow.
and knock him down with the critical effect of my maul.
Oh, that's right. You get that shit now.
I do. I just oftentimes kill things when I
So
actually had it since level 6.
you have. Okay. So question, there's no save involved.
Nope,
right?
just happens. He is
All right.
simply knocked down.
Then you knock that poor little red cap right on his ass.
And I will use my third action to swing the hammer down and try and crush his little skull. And that's a nat 1, so that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Good old averages.
Yep.
Well, then that takes us over to our final red cap buddy in the room who's sitting on his ass and his eyes are wide and he's looking up at Peach Pie and he just goes,
Run away! Run away!
his first action, he stands up.
What a fool. I attack him. 29 to hit.
That's a critical hit because he's prone.
I deal him 39 damage and he falls down again.
So he's not dead. yeah, he's hanging on by a hair. He's just like,
Run away!
and stands up again.
I don't have another attack of opportunity.
And with his third action, runs out of the room the western direction. They have both run out of the room. It's the top of round 3. Do you give chase?
I'll poke my head to see how far out one is.
He made it almost all the way down the hallway with that one move action. He's a quick little shit.
I'll charge his ass. And swing! Action point!
Oh?
Swing! And...
It's worse. Oh no.
I'll be done.
Why does this red cap next to me have health again?
Fast healing, it probably just didn't work out.
It's supposed to turn off when he's dead. Come to think of it, there's no way fast healing does that.
The other one didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did.
They both have
It
it.
did.
Some abilities grant fast healing, and some creatures have regeneration. A creature with either ability regains the listed amount of hit points at the end of each of its turn. A creature with regeneration has the additional benefits. Its dying condition never increases beyond 3 as long as its regeneration is active. However, if it takes damage of the listed type, it doesn't actually say that it doesn't go through. The only difference between fast healing and regeneration is that it can't go beyond dying 3. So fast healing would bring them back up. Oh shit.
Sure sounds like it.
Oh shit. Well, I gotta DM rewind just a touch on the one that's next to Moonlight then. Cause he will get up, he will stand up and also run away. Now it's gonna be the one that Peach Pie knocked on the floor as he tried to run in through the room. And he is also going to get up and run out of the room.
This does mean you're going to need to keep track of their wounded condition.
It does.
And at least one of them was crit when it went down.
Number 4
Correct.
sure was.
Yes. Yes. Oh god, this became a pain.
Just ignore it. DM rewind again. They're dead.
I like these guys.
It is kind of fun. They just keep smashing them down. They get back up. It's like whack-a-mole.
I'm getting knocked down. I get up again. You're never going to keep me down.
All right, Tyler, sing it in the red cap voice.
I get knocked down! You're hanging off again!
Hey, you can stop. You can stop now. That was enough.
Okay.
I was wrong. Don't do it.
I take it back. I take it back. Okay, and all of that red caps who die come back up again madness. Jebediah, at the end of his turn, actually took 9 points of bleeding damage.
And I got 11.
Ouch. Jeb's just trailing blood as he runs out of the room. All right, then that takes us over to Moonlight. It's your turn. You see the red caps get up, and they're all shouting in Sylvan.
It failed! It failed! Retreat! Retreat!
I move out. See that this one's still hanging out over here. And time to go back to Old Faithful. Come on, baby.
Bring in the books.
Bring in the books. 29 to hit.
29's a... Oh, sorry,
Should be
not
a regular hit.
Yeah, not a critical hit because he's not actually prone anymore. 29 is a hit.
We will deal him 22 damage.
Ooh, and as that red cap is running down the hallway for his little life,
The book goes flying past Jeb and smacks him in the back of the and smacks the red cap in the back of the head and just face plants.
the book flies comically into the air as he face plants down. That one is currently down. Moonlight, take 5 points of bleed damage.
I get a 10 on my persistent. We have not succeeded one yet.
Which takes us to the wizard. It's your turn.
It's just the one, right?
Yeah, you only see the one out in the hallway to the east.
Not that fast. Yeah, I guess I just move out there with everybody else using 2 actions. My first action would get me to the edge of this room with like the doorway, but I can't actually do anything from there. That's it.
Okay. And that takes us to one of our red cap buddies who does a thing. And Peach Pie, it's your turn.
Well, I will move 25 feet to get to there. And there's no red caps there that I can see, huh?
That's correct.
I mean, there is. Just
Well-
laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground, yeah.
Okay. I do know that they pop back up, so I'm going to sudden charge it.
Hit it while it's down?
Yeah,
All right.
they pop back up.
Tyler, with that kind of party now.
Ugh.
Well,
Hit, but I only deal at 6 damage.
Damage doesn't matter.
this is the one time where it makes no difference. You're just moving him from the dying 1 to the dying 2 condition.
And that is the end of my turn.
Then that red cap that you just suddenly charged pops up again, uses his first action to stand.
I attack of opportunity him. And I get a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
I deal him, that's better, 16 damage.
So let's see, he went down once, took him to wounded 1.
Should be wounded 3 now.
Or he should be wounded 3, right?
Yep.
These creatures are almost fun.
I just imagine that scene, just the book just knocks this guy out as he's running away. Peach Pie comes up and smacks him with the hammer. Then he gets up and he just gets smacked down again. Ah, that's great.
It's almost like whack-a-mole at the circus.
You see Peach Pie, for the second time you've ever known him, crack a small smile.
I love that you're keeping track of those. Oh, fantastic. Well, that was fun. It takes us up to the top of round 4, where a thing happens. Jebediah, it's your turn.
So this guy's like alive but dead?
Just keep hitting it. It's fun.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to concur with Peach Pie.
Can't I just coup de grace it?
That's not a thing anymore.
Not in the system.
Excess damage.
He was down to dying 3 after that hit, and because you hit him and dealt him damage, he is now dying 4. He's dead. Jebediah comes up and just bops his head off, and the little red cap just rolls down the hallway.
Jebediah just looks at us like, I don't know what your guys' problem is. He's dead.
I guess that
back
one
up.
won't get up anymore.
I don't know. So did 3 make it out or 2 made it out?
3.
I don't know. I don't really want to like chase these guys all around this place.
Dramatic chase scene.
I'll poke my head in here, but that's about all the farther I'm gonna look.
Jeb goes back down to the room with the statues. No, you don't see them down either of the hallways.
Nope, I'm good.
If you guys don't pursue, we're out of initiative.
Maybe we heal up in this hallway where they can't really ambush us.
Let's go ahead and do some persistent bleed damage. Jeb, you didn't move. Oh, yeah, you did go and check it out. So, Jeb, you're going to take an additional 3 points of bleed. Congratulations, party. You've defeated the Redcaps?
Who knows?
They'd be damn fools to come face us again.
That's true.
You know, until they got more friends and minds.
So, we sit down to try and heal again?
And loot? I mean, honestly, I don't know if I need much healing anymore. I only got 14 wounds. I mean, I'll take a heal if it's an option.
Well, I mean, Moonlight and Jebediah are still bleeding.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm the one that matters.
But
I'm the Wizard of Wayward Wonders.
You're the Wizard of Wonders Wayward.
Yes.
that's what he meant, but he still couldn't say it right.
So, by the time we get to Moonlight for initiative, Moonlight, are you going to attempt to patch yourself up, or are you not able to in the initiative order?
I can't do shit with medicine.
Alright, then Moonlight's going to take an additional 7 points of bleed damage.
But get a 16 on the flat check and 16.
Finally heals up.
Someone finally passes.
Then it would just be a matter of healing Jebediah before the beginning of the initiative, which I'm assuming somebody will do again. Jeb, you can stop the bleeding yourself, right?
Hell, yeah. Yeah, I'll just do a quick check.
You can just do an administer first aid, so healing check.
22.
I actually think that's good enough.
What is it based on?
Well, normally it would be the DC of the effect, but since there's no DC, I'm going to do
Because if it's by level, it's not
DC by
enough.
level. Yeah, DC by level, this would be enough.
Really? I thought DC by level
The
was...
creature's level, not his.
Oh, creature's level.
Yeah,
Got
that's what I would take it as.
I guess that makes sense.
So, yeah, even with 22 on the administer first aid, that's enough.
I'm wondering if if I should just pop my level 3 as an AoE.
Yeah, I think you're better off taking the heal yourself.
Yeah, the rest of us are okay. Or, I
don't know about okay, but...
Well, I'll use a focus point to heal Turtle. She's down quite a bit.
I'm at 80%. I need health.
And this is heightened to 4. I'm pretty sure this is just a full instant heal on Turtle. Yeah.
Oh, 44 on the heal.
I think I'm gonna hit myself with a level 2.
unless do we want to just try and take time?
We'll do one heal and then we'll do some time. I'll heal myself for 29.
Nice rolls. So what do you do after that?
Yeah, I'd say let's try and start to take 10 minutes again.
Yeah, I'll just heal myself.
Out here in the hallway?
Yeah, just a quick little 10-minute.
I don't think we should do it in this hallway. I think we should do it in the
No, the heck
room.
not.
The hallway's good, that way they can't, like...
There's only 2 doors instead of 37
What?
entrances.
There's 3 doors and a freaking cave system.
The cave's the dead end.
They're not going
Everybody
to come from a
walks through
cave.
there.
There is no dead end.
We're pretty sure that's where the Zolgas came from. So
Yeah, that goes down to the
leads
Darklands.
down to the Darklands. So that
don't
is
think we want to
definitely not
hang
a
out
dead end.
here.
Pussies.
In the eye room,
I'll step back 20 feet and begin to heal myself.
in the eye room, there's only 2 doors.
Do I get 10 minutes before I make my roll?
Then yes, the 10 minutes would go off without an issue.
Well, that's a critical success, and there's no way I can't heal myself back to full. Who else needs one?
I mean,
Liz will take one if there's time.
Sure. Do we have another 10 minutes, or does anything happen?
10 minutes would go by again with no issue.
Okay, wizard. Nope, I don't heal you. Sorry.
I have no idea.
You gotta stop healing people.
I got
My
it.
job now.
Do it.
I'm gonna do my
I
job
literally
now.
can't fail.
I need you to heal me too, Spencer. Because Wiz is now can't have that for an hour.
24. Let's go.
Hey, that puts me to full.
You'll be alright, wizard. Just don't take damage again.
I got a 30 to perceive the things.
Hot shit, Jeb. Alright, well, first of all, Kalagash, the troglodyte or the Zolgath with the vestigial arm coming out from his armpit. He has what you now kind of have gotten used to for some of these Zolgaths, a +1 striking spiked gauntlet, which will be your 3rd, and a religious symbol of Zevgavizeb, if you care for it.
Might.
I got one of them already. I'm good.
Going for the collection instead of bulk. I see.
Yeah, I mean, they're collector items. I don't need lots of them. I just need one of each.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Holy symbols?
Jeb, as you're kind of searching through the debris here, you notice that there is a platinum religious symbol of Eridan on the floor. And that is worth 75
cool, I could
gold.
smelt this down.
Yeah, that's basically what you're going to do. I kind of figured. It's worth 75 gold.
Well, I don't know. Does Moonlight have an Arden one yet?
I don't have an Arden one yet.
I'm okay
You got
with
75
Moonlight
gold for me?
Hey, a quarter of that's mine anyways.
I found it. Sneak it into my sock.
Oh, it's gonna be so smelly after that. Big hairy dwarven feet.
God,
I'm a
Eridan
hobbit.
would hate that. Wait, you don't have hairy feet?
No, gross.
When Jeb's...
Hickburns don't do that.
No toe beards.
No, Brody.
For some
All
reason,
of our
now
hair
I'm-
grows into our beard.
I was gonna say, for some reason, now I'm picturing Jebediah with, like, clean-shaven legs. No hair on his feet.
Just a beard.
Just a big old bushy dwarven beard.
The
And
body
that's it.
focuses on the beard.
It's an ancient hickburn.
Yeah, it's an ancient Hickburn religious thing.
They rub sap all over their body and then pull it off like
pull it
wax.
Oh, shit.
Correct.
Well,
The family secret's known.
the family
That's
secret.
actually how they make all of their money. They're the inventors of Nair for dwarves.
Unless, Moonlight, do you want this religious symbol? Are you and Jeb get a fight about it yet?
I don't really care about it.
I mean, Moonlight would definitely take it. If I find a
But-
regular one, I would switch it out so that the party can have the money, but
Jeb, while you're searching, you also find a black marble jar.
Jump bite into it.
Marble.
Like a black jar for marbles or a black jar made of marble?
The second one.
What if it were a black jar made of marble for marbles?
I mean, it could be. Open it up and find
I
out.
mean, you could probably put marbles in it regardless of what they want.
Yeah. I open it up. Are there marbles in it?
There are no marbles in the
Lame.
black marble jar. However, there is some
Wizards
sort of...
lost their marbles.
The wizard's spell slime
I was waiting for
flutters.
that.
The spell slime flutters as you open the jar lid.
Oh, hey, my little buddy sees or senses magic.
And a little arrow points right at the jar.
Can I see that jar? I'll check it out. Arcana.
Right after it points out the jar, it also points out a piece of cloth on the ground.
Oh, the piece of cloth on the ground is magical too.
Yes.
Thanks, little buddy. I pet the slime. I don't know how that works. Like that's.
You stick a finger into it and go. Blah, 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 blah.
You just like fondle it? Is that what you're doing?
Yes. This is like a fondle.
Like a
I don't-
cat. Like a
I
cat
just
needs at your
stick-
chest.
Like stick my hand into it and just kind of move it around.
Yeah. Yeah.
You pet it from the inside?
Yeah, it likes
Yeah.
that.
You pet it from the inside. Oh, that's great.
No, let me check out this magical shit. The jar first.
Jar first.
Are we cool with me taking 20, 40 minutes?
Yeah. Fuck it. What else are we gonna do? We can try and heal up some more.
So jar, I get a 37.
37 identifies this as Saint's Balm. It's a magical oil. It's consumable. It's held in one hand, and if you use a single interact action, this luminescent paste, which is made from powdered bones of a long-forgotten saint mixed with herbs and blessed by a priest, applies Saint's Balm to yourself or a creature within reach, and it restores 3d8 plus 10 hit points.
Oh, nice.
So it's a fancy magic or fancy healing potion.
70 gold, too.
Except for you have to like rub it on your ally's face or something.
Guys, it's a really fancy healing lotion balm.
Well, he's doing that first one. Moonlight does the other one. 'Cause
Okay.
They do not want to wait 40 minutes for this.
Sure, that's fair.
I get a natural 20 for a 28.
No shit. Well, that's gonna successfully identify this magical cloak. It is called a Stole of Civility. This worn cloak has two benefits. The first one, if you are a human, for one action once per day, you can gain 10 temporary hit points, which lasts for 10 minutes. But while you're wearing the Cloak of Civility, you don't have to be a human for this part of it. But while you're wearing the Cloak of Civility, you gain a +2 item bonus to diplomacy checks, to make an impression with humans, or make a request of humans. and a +2 item bonus to intimidation checks against humans. The stole also grants you full understanding of the Aslanti language.
And our human of the party is Peach Pie.
Yeah, but that's all right. It's the other things are much more useful for like you or the wizard.
I mean, woven from swaths of rich brocade silk and embroidered with ancient Aslanti script in golden thread, the stole imparts a noble appearance to even the homeliest of individuals when draped over the shoulders.
No, fuck that. I got my multicolored cloak.
Oh, that's right.
I don't want to look civil.
Well.
You shitting me? Head over to the tree.
I mean,
You could intimidate humans better.
I have a +1 item bonus.
Honestly, I'd be cool with selling it too. 700 gold.
7? Yes. I feel like it might be trying to tell us that knowing how to speak ancient Aslanti might be important as we move forward.
I'll take it as a language. Have I not taken?
No, you haven't. Y'all want to make a last couple of sessions check?
Yeah, there's language. Oh, we needed to read those fucking pillars or that thing on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There's a language that not even the Wiz knew.
God damn it.
I'll put on the cloak for now. I'll wear it for now.
Look.
No, I'll wear it for now.
Okay, you go.
Because I'm a human anyway.
I don't want to look civil.
You don't have to.
How does Peach Pie look when he puts on this like purple and gold threaded silk robe?
Okay,
I
imagine.
bet Bernard loves it.
He probably does, but basically it's Peach Pie, and now he's got a cape.
Like a superhero.
Exactly.
Saints Ball, the healing ship.
That one's solid.
I mean, if nobody's going to take it, I'll take it. Or we just leave it in the party sheet. Either way.
Go for it. You know
I'll
it.
do it necromancy oil. Get that shit out of here.
I mean,
Necromancy is healing now.
Nope, not mine.
Jeb's too good for that.
Hate to break it to you, buddy.
Nope.
Jeb's healing is
He's like, mine's all natural.
It is nature.
It's druid healing.
It's from the
Uncommon
green.
druid healing.
all right. So then that was 30 minutes of time spent.
I think so.
Just 20.
Just 20, because I did
Oh,
the
that's
one
right.
concurrently.
Yeah.
That's right. So
That's
20
right,
minutes.
I used concurrently.
Congratulations. Word of the day.
Did any of the enemies have stuff on them?
Having a hard
What
time.
about the beheaded red cap?
Red cap? I mean, they each have scythes. If you care about just the scythes.
Just
That's
plain.
magical.
No, it is not. They literally have 3 items: iron boots, red cap, scythe.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna put a red cap on for a
I was
bit.
to say, do we want to keep those red caps?
Oh
it's-
wait, clip fit on turtle?
Aren't they red from blood or something like
It's
that? Is
slightly,
that the way-
it's slightly sticky.
Do you think the Barghest would want to eat a red cap?
We are a ways away from the Bargas.
Yeah, we got a bag of holding.
That might actually be genius. We take one of these red caps alive, and he can just nibble on it every once in a while, and it heals up.
Endless food supply?
I mean, it's fucked up, but
Well, that's super fucked up.
it's pretty sweet.
We're basically just giving. No, we can't do that. That's so evil. That's so evil.
It's a regenerating food source, man.
That's so fucking evil. Even the Wiz knows that's evil.
That's a step too far. Kill it. Don't
Yeah.
torture it over the course of
Well-
weeks and weeks.
And we said we'd feed him menagerie
Yeah,
folk.
that's true.
You're telling me
Also,
some
he needs the
fucking red
souls.
cap that just attacks me is not okay to feed him?
No, he needs the souls of mortals. These are fey.
You have a phase of delicious little dessert, you know?
It could be. It could just be a delicious dessert endlessly.
You want me to do a voiceover of them getting eaten slowly over weeks?
Tonight I think I'll have a leg.
No,
Oh no, not again!
I'll tell the Bargas to take out the larynx really quick.
Yeah.
Just kill me! Kill me!
No, you're too delicious.
Just put some sriracha on it.
I'm gonna check this door to the north for traps.
All right. Go ahead and give me your session check.
21.
21. There are no traps on this door.
I open the door.
All right. Peach Pie, and you open the door. This is a room that's quite a bit different from the others for a few different reasons. There are vibrant tapestries that adorn the east and west walls of this room. When you open the door, this like cloud of this smoke wafts from the room, from these elegant silver sconces on the wall. that built into each of the four corners, and it smells like lavender and lilacs. It's soothing and relaxing. On the opposite wall is a large engraving of the winged eye of Aerodin. It stares from the north wall above a stone shelf that is piled high with half-melted candles. And this room, unlike the others, is completely untouched. There's no damage in this room. There's no destruction of any kind. Unlike all of the other rooms you've been in so far, this one looks completely untouched. And it smells wonderful in here.
How unusual. I guess I'll step into the room to explore a little bit, maybe do a perception check.
When you step into the room, the Eye of Aerodin opens. And stepping through the eye itself is this large humanoid rock creature comes out of the wall.
I step back through the door and close it. Moonlight, I think we might need your crown.
Another statue?
A big one.
This one doesn't take any specific form, though. It's humanoid in the idea that it's vaguely humanoids. It's more made of piles and piles of rocks, as opposed to being a specific statue.
A big, ugly one.
When Peach Pie steps back, the creature steps back into the eye, and then you hear the sound of metal creaking. And the eye closes and envelops the creature once more.
That is a very strange room. Perhaps we ignore it?
Well, the crown might do something, or maybe it has something to do with the other eye room, because it's not complete.
Yeah, let's clear the rest of this floor before we come back here.
It seems like a puzzle. Yeah, let's go.
Close the door and just walk away.
Just gonna walk away from that one. How about that door at the other end of the hallway? We want to go check that one out?
What was that? Nope. Giant rock creature? Nope.
Nope. Let's go check out this door. I checked this one for traps. 26?
26. You do not find any traps on this door. However, on the other side, you hear what sounds like stone grinding on stone and little tiny clatters occurring throughout the room, as though there are things being tossed about in this room. And every now and then you hear this loud harumphing grunt from a huge creature back there.
A harumphing grunt even.
Yeah. And it seems as though it's straining somehow. And the grinding stone sound happens when you hear that grunt. So almost like something's dragging stone on the other side of this door.
Do like a good harumph, so.
Who doesn't like a good harumph?
More stone, Peach Pie?
This one sounds more harumphy.
Oh, well, might be right up your alley then.
Fair enough. Everybody in position? I open the door.
So Peach Pie, you open this door. And this door opens into a large open crypt. There's this small balcony with a short flight of stairs going down from the door that you opened. The stone railing on the balcony has been knocked onto the floor a few feet below. There are several, what you can plainly see now, are metal slabs that are covering obvious graves. The metal slabs that are on the floor have the carving of human priests on their faces. Let's say that is certainly not the most prominent part of the room. The most prominent part of the room,
I'm certain, is the harumpher. Oh!
Not what I expected at all.
That's... Nope. That's a Triceratops. That's
with a troglodyte on top of it.
With a troglodyte on top, casting what is
Acid
certainly
arrow?
acid arrow. That is 100% the art for acid arrow.
it's sharp and globular.
It's perfect. It's excellent art. In fact,
Both
the
of those
Triceratops
things.
is
That's amazing.
absolutely adorable, and I have zero desire to fight it at all. Look at him. He's like He looks like a little bulldog.
except for it's huge.
He looks like a big bulldog.
How does he fit in this room?
How'd he get through the door? I just stepped
Oh.
back and laughed.
This room's a lot bigger than
It's a 5-foot door. We're good.
No, it's a double door. It's a 10-foot door.
Holy fuck.
Sure doesn't look like a double door.
The huge Triceratops with the troglodyte on its back has a harness with ropes attached to it, and those ropes are tied around one of the metal slates that is still covering one of the graves and pulling it off, or attempting to pull it off. There are 2 other troglodytes in this room that are standing in the pits of graves that have already had its slabs moved and are just tossing bits of bone and dirt and junk out of the grave pits looking for items of value. And of course, when you open the door and Peach Pie steps back and laughs, the troglodyte that's on the back of the Triceratops turns and looks at Peach Pie and goes,
You there!
You there?
These are our treasures! Attack!
Oh.
initiative.
Do I close this door too? Is that what we do now?
Oh, we got this one.
Do this.
Then the top of round 1. Well, before we even get there, everybody give me a fortitude save for the stench,
I can't even see it. It can't get me.
but the smell is within 30 feet.
Nope, not the way smells work. You say fortitude save?
Yes, fortitude save.
Not the way smells work. You need to be able to see them before they
You need to be able to see them for it to affect me.
Peach Pie, Jebediah, and the Wizard fail with 22 and lower.
I might just use my hero point on that. It's so
See, I told you it doesn't affect me. Fuck you guys.
Moonlight gets a 27, which
fucking so stupid. No, I'm using my hero point. I'm not doing this comment down a bunch of shit.
all right.
Are you guys still trained?
Get a 27.
The Wizard
still
is
drained.
correct, yeah.
You're still.
I critically succeed.
No, you just regularly
I
succeed,
critically succeed.
which has no additional effects.
Don't care. I still critically
You
succeed.
actually enjoy it. Like, you're starting to like it. And it's kind of fucking weird.
Does second affect my saves? I always forget.
Yeah, it does.
Yep,
It reduces
does.
all DCs.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking hero point it too.
You only have a plus 11. Ouch.
Oh my god.
Wizard
It's
drops
worse.
a hero point. Wizard is sickened. Jebediah is sickened. Peach Pie and Moonlight are not. All right. Top of round 1. The troglodyte that's riding on the back of the Triceratops.
Let's say, is it its mount or is it its own creature?
It's a mount. With the troglodyte's first action, it reaches down and unhooks the harness from the Triceratops. For its second and third actions, I wonder if it needs I wonder if it needs to make some sort of concentration check while it's riding. I didn't even think about this. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with spells.
It would seem to me that they would have no issue.
The problem is it's confusing because if it's his mount, it uses his actions.
Yeah.
I mean, he's mounted on it because it's trained and he has the ride ability, but he's not going to be commanding it. So it's not an animal companion. It would be as if,
Not the way mounted combat works, though.
what do you mean?
It should act on his turn just like Moonlight always did with the Slurk.
It acts on your turn and it shares actions with you. At least that's the way mounted combat works.
Yeah, unless this guy's like special and different, which it certainly very well could be.
I mean, it even says, like, in Ride, any animal you're mounted on acts on your turn like a minion. If you mount an animal in the middle of an encounter, it skips its next turn and then acts on your next turn.
Well, and that just means that it acts on his turn and not way down in the middle of the initiative order.
Right, but they share an action pool. At least for this first one, I would think, because he's mounted.
All right, how about this? With its first action, it reaches down and undoes the harness from the Triceratops. For its second action, it dismounts the Triceratops.
Less cool, but makes sense.
Yeah, no, it is less cool, but it does make sense. And then for its third action, it is going to...
I bet it's gonna throw a javelin.
It doesn't have javelins.
Oh, I was wrong.
It's going to cast Shield.
And say it's a caster type, David. We saw that.
I suppose.
That takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
I cast a 4th level fireball in the middle of the room.
Fireball explosions. Then fireball launches into the room. We've got one of the troglodytes in the graves gets a critical failure. The other one gets a regular failure. The caster, who just dismounted from the Triceratops, gets a regular failure. And the Triceratops gets a success.
Mediocre roll. Bunch of ones. 27 damage.
Okay. One of the Zolgas that was in the crypt just burns to a crisp and dies. Falls over and breaks off into little charcoaly chunks.
Very good.
That was effective. Wow.
I also cast shield for my 3rd action.
Just look at the caster, cock an eyebrow, and cast shield. I can do that too. Well, after the fire, the explosion, and death, it's the Triceratops' turn. The first thing the Triceratops does is it takes a move action, and it's going to step and kind of put its 2 front legs on the balcony that's right next to Peach Pie, and is going to make a horn attack on Peach Pie.
Like,
Yes, it pulls out a bugle.
I love it.
Gets a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Peach Pie will take 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And for the Triceratops' 3rd action is going to knock Peach Pie down.
Oh, good.
Peach
Cool.
Pie is now prone. Yay, knockdown feat. Moonlight, it's your turn.
That thing's really big. I still think this is weird that I can do this to anything, but we're gonna give this a shot. Every fucking time, I cannot get this spell to go off.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get hideous laughter.
It worked on the vrock.
No, he's succeeded,
Oh, did he?
which does still give me can't use its reactions while I sustain the spell. So it still has an effect, but it's not a good effect. It's not slowed 1. And it only made it by 1.
Yes, it did get a 25.
I've been forgetting to do my demoralize before it. Damn it. I meant to do that, but I forgot, so.
Strategery.
And then I guess I cast shield. Actually, I probably needed to move. I probably couldn't see it very well.
No, they're supposed to be double doors. They're supposed to cover the length of
Is it?
this. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have done a demoralize first, but it doesn't matter. I'll cast shield then, and I'm done.
Shields all around. Jebediah, it's your turn.
Jeb will attempt to walk past this Triceratops into this corner here. I'm not going to be able to get the back one like I wanted to, but I'm going to cast Weapon Storm.
Fuck yes.
Oh, here it comes. Jeb, what does Weapon Storm do?
I duplicate my weapon and it like flies around and slices everybody up.
In a 30-foot cone.
4 dice damage of my base weapon damage, which is 1d12, so 4d12.
Nice. Do they need reflex saves or?
Remember, you know that Moonlight cast a thing on that guy, so he doesn't have reactions. He's not going to be able to attack of opportunity you.
I know, but even then I can't get like it's 30 feet. It'd still be 5 feet shy,
Lame.
unless I was like inside of him, which I'm not.
All right. So the Triceratops gets a 28 on his reflex saves, and the caster gets a 23.
24 and 19.
Jeb, just like, I don't know, I can imagine it's almost like a Thor maneuver. You just like throw the axe with a sideways throw, and it just around the room and slices the troglodyte and the Triceratops, and then returns to your hand.
Yes. And then I'll be done.
Weapon Storms are really cool.
That is such a cool spell.
Fucking spell.
Every level, it gets a new dice. So, I mean, it essentially progresses like Fireball, I think.
Yeah.
If you're using it, if you're using 1d12.
Being able to use it with that Dwarven War Axe, which really makes it vicious. The D12s. Peach Pie, you're prone. It's your turn.
Well, I guess I spend my first action to get up, my second action to rage, and my third action to attack the Triceratops.
All right.
So here we go. 28 to hit the Triceratops.
28 hits.
I don't like to have to deal it damage, but I deal it 19 damage. And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Bop the Triceratops. Bop. Then after Peach Pie, it's the one remaining troglodyte that's in the grave. Uses his first action to climb out. His second action to pull out a javelin and throw it at Jebediah.
And I dodged with incredible canny.
Which you do easily. It clatters on the floor and the wall on the other side. It gets a 12 to hit. All right. Well, great. Good. At the top of round 2, the casting Zolgath uses his first action to get within line of sight of Peach Pie and the wizard. He points his finger out and casts Lightning Bolt.
Bring it. The wizards is going to hurt more, I promise. Well, I get a nat 20.
All right, so Peach Pie critically saves on the Lightning Bolt, and the wizard gets a 31, which saves.
Why aren't you hitting all 4 of them?
You can't hit all 4 of us.
Again, I would have to be in the corner to the northeast of you, but that's a wall.
No, I'm looking up 30-foot lines right now. 30-foot lines, you can do 3 and then scoot over 1 and do 3 again.
Yeah, it could get you all with the 2-2-2.
So what are we making? A reflex save?
Reflex save, yep.
Ooh, 31. Yep,
Okay.
31s.
So everybody except Turtle succeeds. So Jeb, go ahead and take 13 damage. Moonlight, take 13. Wizard, take 13. Peach Pie takes none because of critical success. And then Turtle takes 27 from the lightning bolt. Wizard, it's your turn.
I fire another fireball in there. There's one spot that will make it so it hits everybody but Mrs. Jeb.
Does it get the Zolgath and the...
No, not the back corner, no.
Oh, okay. So it hits the caster and the Triceratops. Fucking AoE fight, man.
Do I have a way to hit that? No, there's no way to do that, right?
Not
No,
and,
there's no way.
not
Even
and
if-
the caster.
I was like, even if I move, there's no way.
Oh yeah, because they're 40 feet apart from each other.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bond it, return my bonded item, and then recall the same fireball, 4th level.
Alright, so the Triceratops gets an 18 on the reflex save, and the caster gets a 28.
That's a save and a fail.
Let's see that fireball damage. There we go.
33.
That's a big one. Alright, Triceratops takes 33, caster takes 16.
And then I cast shield.
Another tiny bead of flame goes into the center of the room and just explodes. The edge of it just barely misses Jebediah. His beard gets a little singed.
No, it does not.
Yeah, he's a forge dwarf or whatever.
Oh, that's right. So you're super protective of that beard. I forget that sometimes. And then that takes us over to the Triceratops. It's going to make a horns attack on Peach Pie. It's continuing his assault on Peach
I'll live with
Pie.
that. I'll live with that.
It's going to be 34 to hit.
That is a critical.
Then here comes some critical horn damage. 33 points.
Not great rolls.
No, really, they're not great at all. And then spend its second action to knock you down again.
Okay.
So Peach Pie is prone once more. And then for its third action, will make a horns attack once again. Gets a 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so Peach Pie is going to take an additional 21 points of piercing damage from the gore on that.
All right.
The Triceratops has a special ability called Vicious Gore, where when it succeeds on an attack with its horns to a proned enemy, it's going to give you 2d6 persistent bleed damage with that attack.
Yeah, okay.
Moonlight, it's your turn.
First action will be to sustain my spell.
Okay.
Thank you.
Triceratops is still...
No idea if he could do something otherwise, but I don't
Don't want to
care.
find out.
Don't want to find out.
Taking away reactions from these monsters can sometimes be very beneficial.
We will use focus point. I can't figure out why my save DC on this is not. It's spell DC, which
You're listed as trained, not as expert.
in focus spell or
Yeah, in focus spells. You're listed as trained.
I would assume that would go up, right?
Yeah, so for a sorcerer, it says your proficiency ranks for spell attack rolls and spell DCs for spells of your bloodline's tradition. So since the focus spells are occult spells, which is your bloodline's tradition, yes. You are an expert at casting those spells.
Okay, so that explains that. I will attempt to steal medium humanoid's shadow.
Zolgath Caster gets a fortitude save of 24.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. The DC was 25.
It fails. So what happens? Has this actually gone off for you yet? Maybe once or twice?
I think once it's gotten... I don't know if any of them have actually failed.
Definitely got. I think you got it when we were fighting the people that we fed to the Bargas.
Oh yeah, it was fucking Delamar.
Can you only sustain one spell a turn?
That's correct.
That is
Unless
correct.
you're a witch.
Unless you're a witch.
If you're a witch, then you need to use Cackle and a Sustain.
That's right, viewers. We know things.
Okay, well anyways, it'll take 4d4 damage. Is enfeebled 1.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
As his shadow lurches up and starts attacking him, right?
No. I steal his shadow and it is now in my grips and I am strangling it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's fantastic. That's so good.
For some reason, I imagine Moonlight Shadow actually doing that.
That'd perfectly be fine with me. That'd be hilarious.
Small tree shadow reaches across the floor, just yanks the troglodyte shadow from underneath it, and just starts throttling it.
And that is my turn.
So the Triceratops stops chuckling to itself.
No, I sustained the spell.
Oh, you
this turn.
did. Oh, you won't be sustaining it next.
Next turn, I have to decide which one I want to sustain.
Got it. Jebediah, it's your turn.
All right, Jebediah will swing
At the caster?
Yes. He decided to get right up in my face and cast lightning bolt. I will roll a 1.
Whoops.
And furious that I missed, I'll look at the Triceratops and cast lightning bolt.
Nice.
On the Triceratops?
Yep. Hitting the humanoid in the back.
Oh shit, you will.
He's got like the horns, so it's like a lightning rod.
Oh, fantastic.
Double failures.
Yeah, the troglodyte gets a 21, Triceratops gets a 22.
Not great. But I killed the guy in the back.
21 points of lightning damage. Jeff, sometimes I forget you're a fucking caster like that. Lightning bolt.
Storm.
Don't worry, Jeff doesn't forget. He's just like, has to take over for Savatri.
Take all those heal spells. All right.
And he's a good enough fighter that it doesn't need to be a druid.
It's true, actually. It works out really nicely.
Druids are so goddamn good.
Yeah, they are.
Which I love, because I felt like they just sucked in money.
Yeah.
I
Not
agree.
sucked, they just like, they had a lot of like niches, but
Yeah, well, and you
Too
had
much
to
work in 1E.
Yeah, they were too much work to make effective.
well,
You
and it's
could
the
make them
fact that they
effective.
could do everything. Now you're forced to like, do I want to be a shapeshifter? Do I want to be the cat? Do I want to be a person with an animal? Do I want to do casting
Right.
only? Do I want to? Yeah, I think they give you the option to like choose what type of druid you want, instead of just giving you all types but making them shitty.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Really works out. I'm curious what it's going to be at higher levels when we might start feeling that lack of increase in proficiency for
Oh, from attack, like on my hits.
on your hits. Yeah,
'Cause, yeah, I don't think I get higher again, honestly.
I think we talked about it.
Unless I dabbled into fighter like way more than I already am.
Which it was like level 13 you get expert or something like that. It's rough. And after Jebediah Maguses the Triceratops and the Troglodyte in the back, who dies, Peach Pie, it's your turn. You're prone.
Peach Pie will stand.
Nothing
then-
happens.
I know it can't,
I know.
because Moonlight had still sustained it for this round.
Yeah, I just remembered that.
But you also just gave away your hand.
I did. Damn it. Damn it.
I will take my attack on the Triceratops.
All right.
Oh, that's a 21 to hit. That's gonna miss. Damn, that really sucks. Why did I have a -2? It should have been a 23 to hit.
I think because you were still prone
still
on
on
your
me.
sheet. So 23 to hit?
Yeah, 23 to hit.
23 still does not hit.
Okay. Then with my third action, since I'm just sitting here tanking this guy, I am going to battle medicine myself. I fail.
14.
It was the worst turn I could have ever possibly had. I'm done.
Peach Pie. You just can't treat wounds right now. It's just not working out for you. But you're going to take a bunch of persistent damage because you're still bleeding. 6 bleed damage. What'd you get for your flat check?
Well, I got an 18 because I'm a tough clown.
That takes us over to the top of round 3. It's the caster once more.
Does he have another one?
And since everybody's lined up so perfectly once again, he's going to cast another lightning bolt on everyone in the party.
Turtle moved last round.
Uh-huh.
In hindsight, should have, but...
Yeah.
In hindsight, she should have moved a couple times by now.
In hindsight, everybody...
Hey, she doesn't want to fight that Triceratops? You fucking kidding me?
I bet saber-toothed tigers fought No, they probably didn't live in the same time period.
Okay, so Peach Pie gets a 24 and fails. Moonlight gets a 21 and fails. The Wizard gets a 26 and succeeds. Jebediah gets a 25 and fails. Peach Pie, Moonlight, and Jebediah take 41 points of damage from the lightning bolt.
Jesus!
And the Wizard takes 20.
Turtle critically succeeds.
Turtle rolls a 20 on the die and doesn't take any lightning bolt damage.
Peach Pie, why didn't you move up next to that guy so you could attack of opportunity him?
Because I've had to stand up on all of my turns. It's basically like I'm stunned 1.
Yeah, why'd you let him get knocked down? Mike?
It's not getting knocked down.
Then the caster will cast Shield on himself once more. Wizard, it's your turn.
They both look pretty hurt. I'm not going to burn any more spells. I'm just going to do a electric arc between the two of them.
They're not that fucking hurt. They're only orange.
They show red for me.
No, their little
They're
dot
heavy, but-
on their
they're orange
name
on
is
there.
orange.
I don't really have any other...
Fireball! You said you had 3!
You want me to burn another... Okay, fuck it. I burn another
Yes.
fireball.
We need you
We
to
are
burn
all
another
like,
fireball.
we're
all
all
very
hits
hurt.
away.
We just took so much fucking damage.
The Triceratops gets an 18 to save versus the Fireball, and the caster gets a 21, which is also a failure.
17 damage on 66 for a 3rd level fireball.
Woof, dude. That's... wow.
And I move. For my 3rd action. I'm just gonna
Get the hell out of lightning bolt range.
move into the doorway to the room to the southeast. So I can still see the Triceratops.
Getting the hell out
You
of
know
the way
what?
of...
No, I'm gonna move into the room. I'm just gonna completely get out of vision. I'm hurt. We're all hurt, but I don't like it.
I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Alright, that takes us over to the Triceratops once again, who is going to continue his assault on Peach Pie. Horn attack on Peach Pie for a 36.
That is a critical.
Peach Pie will take 30 points of piercing damage.
Peach Pie is down.
Alright, then after that, the Triceratops is going to turn its attention to Jebediah and make a horn attack on Jebediah. Does a 21 hit?
No.
No. Good. 3rd attack, it's going to horn you again. Crit fish, 27 to hit.
Wow.
Way to roll an 18 on that, you
Fortunate.
bitch.
Yes. Fantastic. Jebediah takes 20 points of piercing damage.
Alright, Moonlight.
And
Moonlight, can you heal them in any way?
No, not at all.
that takes Jebediah out. The Triceratops mauls Peach Pie and Jebediah to unconsciousness, which takes us over to Moonlight.
Well, I can sustain any point in my turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with the sound burst, level 4.
Alright, the Triceratops gets a 20, which fails. The caster gets a 31.
That is totally the opposite of what I was expecting. And shit rolls as always.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
40-10, I get a fucking 14. That is so terrible rolls.
Caster takes 7, Triceratops takes 14.
Triceratops is also deafened.
Okay, super mad about that.
God, I can't believe they rolled a 2 and a 19. That guy almost critically failed. I kind of feel like I need to run, or at least move away. As much as I would like to sustain my spell on Humanoid 1. I know that guy's hurt, but I don't know how hurt.
In Moonlight, how are Jeb and Peach Pie doing?
They're both unconscious.
Fuck.
Sounds so calm about it.
Moonlight's getting used to it.
Are you? I was just say, are you used to people dying in the party?
Stay.
Spencer wants to play his other character.
No, I think you'll kill him.
Yeah, I think you'll kill him.
Tyler, look at me.
I won't do
Tyler
it.
has the worst poker face in the world.
Gonna have to put my faith in
My bad poker face.
the
44?
whiz, I think, in my 44 damage. I'm gonna sustain on medium humanoid and roll 11.
Moonlight Shadow at their feet just grabs and throttles that
Takes
troglodyte shadow.
violently.
Just like shakes it.
Desperately.
And the real one begins like clawing at his neck and just and collapses. He's dead.
Now, Moonlight waits for the inevitable.
Which is
The Triceratops coming for me.
right. Right.
I've got my 3 actions. I'm done.
Well, Turtle still gets to go.
After you.
Oh fuck.
Technically, Jebediah and Peach Pie would have moved
Yeah, we'll go before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because they both
go
were
Wiz,
taken out by the.
Let's go Wiz, me, Peach Pie.
Yeah, top of round 4. Wizard, it's your turn.
The caster's down. It's just the Triceratops.
Oh, I got this.
Fireball.
I move 10 feet closer and throw a second level sudden bolt on him.
All right, reflex save from the Triceratops. It gets
Okay, thank God.
28 to save.
Oh, good roll. Good roll.
Solid
33
roll.
damage on 40-12.
Nice.
Barely took it out.
Half to 16, and that does kill it.
Nice.
We're both dying 1, right?
No, Peach Pie's dying
Wow.
too.
Moonlight, you don't have anything on you to heal them?
You guys could grab my wand and get me up, and then I could instantly heal.
Also, you have that
Slop.
bone paste.
I was gonna say I also have Saint's Balm
The
and
Saint's Balm.
I have Elixir of Life too.
Well, let's see. It's gonna.
I'm out of turns, and it's
We're
not-
definitely gonna have to
my turn's over. I'm out of actions.
Yeah, for sure. So
I
let's
would
do,
say I have stuff on me.
let's do Jebediah's recovery roll first. So a flat DC 11 check.
No, Turtle's gonna come out and start pawing through Jebediah's backpack. Is what she's
What?
gonna do.
What? When did Turtle gets manual dexterity?
She's just pawing at it. She knows something's in there to save him.
Save the dwarf.
But yes, he will roll, and it's. I have Die Hard or whatever it is, I believe.
Oh, so that's a DC 10 check.
Oh, looks like I just have toughness. I do not have. Oh yeah,
Oh.
toughness is what does it, right? The DC
Toughness does
recovery
it. Drops it to
checks.
9
Yeah.
plus.
Oh, that's right. It's
Okay.
Die Hard increases. It's dying 5 instead of dying 4.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so yes, for
Right.
toughness, 9
But
plus
it's
your
roll a
dying.
D20, right?
Yep.
So you need a 10.
Nope.
Nope.
Get a
I
3.
mean, at least it
Dying
wasn't a
two.
1.
Jebediah is now dying 2. Peach Pie. See your recovery roll. Do you have toughness? I would assume you do.
I have toughness. Yeah.
So that's a DC 11 check.
I roll a natural 1.
And die? Is it?
Do you have
It's
Die?
2. No. Do you have Die Hard? Isn't
I
rolling
do
a
have
natural?
Die Hard. I have Die Hard.
You do have Die Hard. Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
You better double check that on his character sheet just to
No
make sure.
shit, right? Oh, man. Wow. That got crazy, right?
It's
Yeah,
still crazy.
it's still
rolling,
crazy.
rolling the 1 on the recovery check. Peach Pie goes to dying 4.
That's true, but still alive because I'm a tough clown.
Then after Peach Pie, it would
What's
be
Werner
Moonlight's
doing right
turn.
now? Just trying to resuscitate you?
Yeah,
Freaking out.
yeah. No, it is Moonlight's turn.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I need the spell on my spell list to use an item.
Yes. Wand, you're thinking?
It's not a wand.
What item?
Holy prayer beads.
Oh, I would say no, because that operates differently than the
Yeah, and that's what
wands
I'm
do.
seeing. So it says activation components. So activating items, cast a spell. This happens when the item replicates a spell. You must have a spell casting class feature to activate an item with this activation component.
No shit.
If the item can be used for a specific spell, the action icon for that spell is provided. So you can't use something that has a cast a spell activation
Unless you're a caster. Wow, that's kind of a revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say it has to be
not you, right?
Yeah, the beads do it.
Yeah, but like a wand, it has to be on your spell list.
It doesn't say that though.
It does in wands, I think.
It must in wands.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything more specific that says
it needs to be on your spell list.
That it needs to be on your spell list, because I know wands, it does.
Yeah, wands are specific. Casting spells from a wand.
Yeah, because it says because you're the one casting the spell.
Yeah, to cast a spell.
The prayer beads are the thing casting, not you.
Yeah, but interestingly enough, it's still it does clearly state you have to be a spell caster
to use to cast a spell activation. That changes a lot of items.
Yeah, it really does. But it also actually maybe increases the usefulness of the trick magic items skill feat.
True, because then you can fake it.
Now, if you had focus spells somehow, that's a different story.
No, because focus spells for non-casters I don't think count as actual spells.
That's where it went off of my class DC.
You gain the cast a spell activity. Also,
however, you don't qualify for feats and other rules that require you to be a spellcaster.
No shit, it says that right there?
It says that specifically on page 302.
Focus spells don't count as you being a spellcaster for requirements.
For feats or requirements. Knowing Jeb can heal, I'm going to heal Jeb. So I will move up next to Jeb.
It doesn't let you do the 3 action?
Oh, I guess I could. I'm not a freaking healer. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I will do the 3 action heal spell with the 3rd level heal. So how much is that?
3d8.
3d8. Everybody gets back a whopping 6 hit points.
It's all I
enough.
As Moonlight holds the prayer bead in their branches and reaches out for somebody to heal their friends before they die, the prayer beads begin to glow. Peach Pie and Jebediah are saved and gain 6 hit points each. And as the glow of the prayer beads subside, a symbol is emblazoned, replacing the Eye of Eridan with a rose being pierced by a rapier.
Problem is, they don't even know what that means, so I'm not even sure I know what that means. I don't think I know what that means.
I looked it up. I'm a cheater.
You're a cheater. As Moonlight heals their friends, Moonlight's leaves rustle just the tiniest bit. And Moonlight hears this voice. For you.
And you gain 3 levels. You're a level 10 Moonlight.
You gain a dedication in cleric.
Just looking at the symbol, 15 religion check to know what who it is.
You have no idea with the 15. Boy, is that's not something you've ever seen before.
Do I see Peach Pie looking, or excuse me, does Peach Pie see Moonlight looking at it?
I think Peach Pie's maybe more concerned with the puddle of blood that he's lying in right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's reasonable.
And the Wiz make a check on it.
I mean, you're standing right next to me, so if you see it.
Wizard, give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Nope, he's too high.
He's too high.
Wizard.
You need to roll a dice.
Wizard gets a 14.
Bad
You
name
can
is
still
dying.
see it. Like, it's right in front of him.
Are you kidding me?
He's facing that way.
Moonlight is facing Peach Pie and Jebediah. You might have seen the glow, Wizard, but unless you're like looking over Moonlight's shoulder,
Moonlight's pretty short.
you can't see the detail on the prayer beads to be able to recognize any symbol at all.
I will likely ask about it later, but at the moment I'm more worried about our friends dying. Or not dying.
Congratulations, party. You killed the Triceratops.
Well, that was fun. Time to rest for a few weeks.
wasn't scared I was going to die at all. Not even a little bit. Whew, another big fight in the books. What other crazy things are we going to run into in this dungeon? Find out next week as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.